According to James Brown, the STEM Education Coalition Executive Director in Washington, D.C., the future of the economy is in STEM. That's where the jobs of tomorrow will be. To experience the benefits of STEM, more young men and women need to engage in science, technology, engineering, and math activities. More resources need to be available for STEM education, and more academic role models need to be publicly recognized. Engaging in STEM activities offers many possibilities. For example, active participation in STEM can heavily influence the career path young men and women take. In 2014, due to a lack of math, engineering, science, and math skills in available workers, 4 million jobs in businesses were left open. If more students were to pursue fields that fall under the STEM category, many more graduates of high schools and colleges alike will find it far easier to get a job. Often, many STEM occupations require only a college associate degree or a high school diploma. This only makes it easier for newly graduated high school students and second-year college students to find jobs in these fields. Additionally, software engineers have a salary from $50,000 to $150,000 plus a year. Robotics engineers similarly can have salaries ranging from $50,000 to $80,000 to $100,000 plus. Joining a high school robotics team is one way that young men and women can get skills for these jobs before they're even in their sophomore year. The advantages STEM involvement brings is very much worth the effort. For individual success on the path of STEM, there must be useful resources available to educate. Positive, outgoing teachers can make a difference in students' overall amount learned. Both STEM and non-STEM students reported lowered motivation and less learned overall when they had apathetic, uninterested teachers. A teacher that no longer teaches his students in an engaging manner loses teaching efficiency. In writing about the influence of their educators, 9 out of 22 students in a STEM sample mentioned personal relationships made with high school science teachers and having them serve as mentors. These personal relationships are pertinent to a strong education, as the positive influences of both primary and secondary school teachers contribute to the attitudes toward science of STEM and non-STEM students. Students also need to be exposed to STEM in more creative ways. Being exposed to possibilities in STEM is important, because, as James Brown puts it, there are lots of options in STEM, in whatever area you're interested in. Data has shown that creative exposure to STEM may lead to more students entering universities to pursue STEM careers. Expediting students taking interest in STEM is essential for them to pursue a field they hold interest in. Equally, furthering the availability and variety of student resources for STEM futures is critical for their futures to succeed. Students pursuing a STEM career need role models as well. Unfortunately, women are more likely to not have high expectations of their capability in certain fields. Though girls and boys have the same average mathematical ability, a lowered self-esteem from low grades in early math and science curriculum holds association with women leaving science and engineering majors. A girl is more likely to follow a STEM goal if they have female leaders to inspire them. female Air Force Academy students that had a woman professor were more likely to go for a STEM major than students with male professor. Though a woman can have more potential not to pursue a STEM career, the range of fields that both genders train for are still useful fields. Young female students tend to prefer the fields of medicine, law, biology, psychology, and veterinary medicine, while young male students show interest in computer science and engineering fields. For students to shine, their mindset is a preliminary factor to consider. A senior researcher at the American Association of University Women, Christy Corbett, states that students with a fixed mindset believe their intelligence and talents are just set traits. With a growth mindset, students understand that their talents and abilities can be developed through effort, good teaching, and persistence. A growth mindset allows students to achieve at a much higher level because they believe they can. A fixed mindset is not beneficial for women that may hold interest in STEM. Women are more likely than men to start their path for majoring in science and engineering in college rather than in high school. This later decision may have to do with female mindset. Should a woman exhibit a non-growth mindset, having female STEM role models to look up to can boost self-esteem. For more advanced technologies, sciences, and economies, men and women must be investing time into the advantages of STEM. More adults should provide utilities for education in schools, with both uplifting views and creative ways to introduce students to STEM concepts. If a higher amount of people with careers in STEM are more widely known, women and potential students will advance towards more in-depth fields. A society with innovation in mind must expend the most focus on its education.